In the quiet village of Wispwood, where ancient trees whispered secrets to the wind, lived a rather special girl named Lila. She wasn't your typical 10-year-old, with her big curly hair bouncing as she walked and her eyes always searching for something others couldn't see. You see, Lila had a gift that made her different. She could see magic light, tiny sparkles that danced through the air, shimmered beneath flower petals, and whispered stories only she could hear. One rainy afternoon, while exploring her grandmother's overgrown garden, Lila discovered something extraordinary, an old glass jar half buried beneath tangled vines. As she lifted it from the earth and carefully unscrewed the lid, something magical happened. All those beautiful sparkles she'd been seeing her whole life suddenly rushed toward the jar, as if drawn by an invisible force. Within seconds, the jar transformed into a miniature sun, casting a warm, gentle glow. That night, as Lila lay in bed with the jar on her nightstand, she heard a soft whisper. "You are a keeper of light." Those words changed everything. From that day forward, Lila became a secret guardian of her village. She'd carry the jar in her backpack, using its magic to help others in ways they'd never know. There was the time she created a trail of glowing sparkles to guide a lost kitten back to its worried owner. Or when her best friend Tommy fell during recess, and she secretly used the light to heal his scraped knee. Even her usually stern-faced teacher, Mrs. Thompson, found herself smiling for the first time in weeks after Lila left a tiny spark of light on her desk. But magic, like all precious things, comes with responsibility. One morning, Lila noticed the jar's glow beginning to fade. Her heart raced with panic as the once brilliant light grew dimmer and dimmer. That's when she realized something profound. The light was never meant to be contained. It wasn't her private treasure to keep locked away. So, on a clear evening, Lila climbed to the highest hill in Wispwood. Her hands trembled as she held the jar one last time. Taking a deep breath, she opened the lid wide, watching as the light burst free, soaring into the darkening sky. The sparkles scattered like dandelion seeds in the wind, transforming into thousands of twinkling stars. From that night on, something changed in Wispwood. Every time someone showed kindness, every moment of courage, every flicker of hope, a new star would appear in the sky. And Lila, well, she discovered she didn't need the jar anymore. The magic had always been within her, waiting to shine.
She had become what she was always meant to be, a living, breathing source of light, illuminating the world with her own special kind of magic.
Sometimes on quiet evenings, you might spot a curly-haired girl sitting on that hilltop, smiling up at the stars she helped create, knowing that magic isn't about keeping it to yourself. It's about sharing it with others and watching it grow.